In order to get a consistent set of imagery for our growing 2A history project, we draw cartoons of Second Amendment advocates. We draw these live during our daily gun show podcast and sometimes in multi-hour marathon live chats we call 2A media workshops. Our goal is to share the skills and techniques and the software that we use to create these and to inspire others to create Second Amendment content. In this series, we'll speed up the drawing of these cartoons so it's almost animated, and we'll focus on the activists and the projects that they represent.
All right, next up we illustrate Stephen Willeford. Now this one, Stephen is the person who stopped the murderer at the Texas church. Stephen jumped out of his home with the AR-15. He was barefoot. The murderer stopped and jumped into a vehicle. A passerby picked up Stephen, and they pursued him in that passerby's pickup truck, letting the law enforcement know the direction he was taking and the roads he turned on, until eventually law enforcement was able to follow through. Now, Stephen had the opportunity then to be a guest and to be interviewed many times, and I've listened to quite a few of those, mainly because he's taken the opportunity to really be voice for self-awareness and personal protection and just general awareness. And his messages have evolved over the time since that incident and through the different formats he's been able to, or has been interviewed by. It's been really impressive to watch Stephen through his journey. Lots of positive stuff to bring from his interviews. I highly recommend you check out more than one. I've listened to quite a few of his interviews, and they are not cookie cutter. He does format them to what's going on in his life and the situation at the time. So definitely a great advocate for awareness and self-protection. Now we do these illustrations in Adobe Illustrator. We take the image, take a copy of the image and lay it down next to it, so I have one for reference and one to draw on, and then draw a series of lines over the image as if you were tracing with tracing paper. Then we create another layer between the tracings and the image and add the color there. I do my best to go source from the original image the colors, but I'm not great at the coloring. I'm not great at any of this, but the coloring is one of the things I'm suffering to not get better at. And when we're all done, we have a facsimile, not a great representation, but a representation of the person we started with, and this can then be used for consistency in our projects. So thanks for the time, and thanks to Stephen for being a great representative for personal protection and responsibility. Till next time, thanks for watching.
So let us know what you think. We'll be watching the comments wherever you find the video, over on gunstreamer.com or on guntube.org.
Thank you for supporting our projects. If you'd like to buy us a cup of coffee, check out our Patreon channel.
The guys and gals of gunwebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thank you for watching gunwebsites.com.